The second thing is, don't make the past haunt you all the time. And that's a big thing. And I see a lot of people are depressed and stressed because they keep remembering the past, remembering what people did to them in the past. I have some people that they call me and they talk to me and they keep telling me about their abusive parents. Sometimes we cannot let things go, but we can look forward to something better, right? And what we can do is we can make boundaries between us and the ones they hurt us. And the next thing is we can keep ourselves busy in thinking of the future and what we can do in the future in a better way. Okay. So the past, we can take it as a learning lesson, right? As a learning lesson. But also we cannot just keep make that past haunt us. And I'm not talking only about the abuse, but sometimes we make mistakes that shaitan keeps reminding us of it. We go to a sister and let's say that we hurt her and we apologize to her, but we see that sister is not taking that apology very well, and she's making like a distance from us, so we keep feeling that, hurt. We keep feeling bad about it. We keep feeling like guilt, and the shaitan is so good in play the guilt trip on us. And that's why a lot of people that are having depressions also have the thought of committing suicide, because they think that if I can just get rid of my life, then I will get rid of that pain that I have that is haunting me all the time. So don't make the past haunt you. That's something that you have to process. It's something that you have to sit by yourself and meditate and give it to Allah. Give it to Allah. And I keep saying this almost in every lecture. Sometimes we keep saying to Allah, "Oh Allah, take this from me, take this problem from me." And we're holding into it so hard. And we say, "Oh Allah, take it out, take it from me." And we're holding it. And all what we need to do is just open our hands and let it go. That's all what we need to do. And sometimes we make it bigger than it is because we keep thinking about it. But if we try to change that thought to a positive thought, you'll see that this problem becomes smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller. If we keep thinking about it and we try to figure out what is between the lines, and make it that what where the shaitan will actually magnify it for us and make it bigger for us. So don't make the past haunt you. And I will give you an example of Salman al Farisi. Salman al Farisi, he has, I call it like the life of the torture for him, because his dad used to tie him and put him in his house so he wouldn't get out when he was a teenager, and he was forcing him to worship the fire. And then when he ran away, okay, to see the truth, he was taken as a slave, and then he was tortured as a slave for so many years until he came to the Medina. And then when he became Muslim, his master didn't want to get him free. Subhanallah. But Salman al Farisi, he kept pushing himself to learn the religion. And then when he was free, he kept following the Prophet ﷺ until the Prophet ﷺ, he said, Salmanu minna alul bayt. Salman is one of us, as he is one of our family. He considered him as one of his family. And Salman al-Farisi, there are some rumors about him. I don't know if it's true or not, that he lived actually 120 years. And there was about 8 hadiths that they were narrated from him. So he's a great Sahabi. That Sahabi, he also fought for the sake of Allah in the battles. Now, if that past haunted him all the time, he wouldn't be that successful. So how did he get rid of that past? He has a beautiful and a heroic story. And many of the new Muslims, I'm sure that they tell you, "Oh, your story is like Salman al-Farisi." Your story, subhanallah. Yeah, but Salman al-Farisi is an exceptional, and he could actually, liberate himself from his past, from his past, from a master. He was a master of like his father was a master, a chief of a tribe, and he was He was very known, also like a priest, and then to a slave, to a free. And he didn't have a lot of money, so he was actually he was 120 years old, and he was still going to work, and work and earn his money from his hand. He didn't have no disability at that time on Medicare.